Homebrewery. I apologize for the lateness of the broadcast. We were having severe Discord and Roll20 issues as per usual. The lovely, lovely internet is our friend. I'll go ahead and jump in here since we are starting a bit late with just a quick recap. Last session saw our tenacious group of adventurers partaking in the 10-day festival part 2. They played some more goat ball. Some people did a little more gambling. They saw the master bard and his wife perform. A couple of you snuck away to do other things during the festival. Thalia went and saw Mr. Bolton. Swift River went and broke into Vivica Hemmel's house all by herself, rather successfully, I might add. Well, then met back up at the 10-day festival, drank a bit, partied a little more, and then finally made your way back to the Dancing Dervish, where you took a long rest. And that is where we left off. So we are picking up the morning after the 10-day festival. I would say it's probably a little bit later morning. You know, you guys are nursing some hangovers and stuff, a couple of you probably. So it's probably about 9-10 a.m. before you guys, actually wake up, which is probably a pretty common occurrence the day after the 10-day festival here in Elbin. People get off to a bit of a late start. But yeah, the day is yours. What would you guys like to do?
This is why Aelin does not drink.
My head.
Yeah. Are we, are we back in the common area for breakfast, or what are we?
I'm down for some breakfast down there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's a common thing that people are, like, hungover every 9 days, like, do places have, like, hangover cure food or something?
I'd like to order the greasiest breakfast possible. Yeah, that's what I want.
Easily done, yeah.
Okay.
You guys get a nice greasy hangover cure breakfast. It'll set you back, a silver probably.
Sick.
Who needs it? The silver, I mean, not the grease.
Right.
I need the grease. Give me the grease.
Oh, right, like, I was gonna say, want that.
Swift River's like, can I have the bacon drippings, please?
The bacon drippings.
Yeah, they bring it out and kind of like drip the bacon grease over the rest of your food. You've got like some potatoes and some eggs.
Ooh.
That actually sounds like so awesome right now.
I know.
Zobus will have his cloak noticeably drawn and hooded.
Okay.
For reference, what is Thalia doing? Like, did Jessica leave, like, instructions?
I would say that she's eating breakfast with you guys, but other than that, you're just going to kind of have to find out what her plans are for the day.
Gotcha.
I see.
Actually, if you guys are talking about it, like, if you ask her what her plans are for the day, she would tell you that she plans on hanging out with Mr. Bolton today and helping him out with whatever he needs help with, so.
Okay. Man.
Being not hungover, Aelin would have woken up a little bit early to go pick up his order from the clothier.
Okay, yeah, easily enough done. You go and grab that. And you can basically decide how these outfits look.
Sick.
That's up to you.
Darling, I have a present for you.
Me?
Yes.
Here, look, it is a cloak that billows.
Oh. My god. It's incredible. I did not get you anything, Aelin. I am so sorry.
Necessary.
Are you sure? Because this is a really nice cape. This is everything I never knew I wanted. I put it on.
Of course, happy Talon.
Single tier. It's great. I swish my new, I guess, like, long black cape.
Yeah, and as you start to focus on it billowing, you notice that it just starts billowing around you, kind of like you're in a stern breeze. And, like if you were to put your hands on your hips, it would billow up behind you and you'd look like an action hero.
I have a Beyonce fan?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. Man, Talon's, like, on cloud nine. He's like smiling big, like swishing around this new cape. It's super billowy. And he I just straight up hug you. Like, thank you so much. This is the nicest thing I've gotten in a long time.
There's a keyword to activate it, but you can change the keyword if you want. So just let me know what just pick a keyword. You can choose. It's fine.
Ooh, man, keyword. I gotta go with Talon.
Perfect.
Talon's the keyword.
Talon and Aelin have to like match rings together.
Wait, did you have rings made too?
Bion powers combined.
Should.
Wait, maybe we should take this slow, one step at a time. Cape first, and then next Talon day we have our rings. Oh, this is sick. Oh, I'm so happy. Let me add
Form of.
Yeah.
Model.
Aw, I'm sad you can't see my face. I'm smiling so much. Cape. All right, cool.
Yeah, so if we're all kind of just sitting together,
Chillaxing.
yeah. I don't think we really talked yesterday about anything new that we've learned. Maybe we should get somewhere quiet and do that.
Oh, there's always the spare room. Or Aelin's room, rather. I know you slept there, so.
Yes, it was not as comfortable as the waters, but I did not want to walk all the way back to the lake again.
But have you ever heard of a water bed?
What? What is this?
It is, I think, from where I'm from, you take a sort of something that can hold water, like say like rubber. You fill it with water and you sleep on it like it's a mattress instead of straw. It's water.
You have piqued my curiosity.
I'm sure someone can make one. Around here, that is.
Right. It actually.
Stitching up water skins together.
It sounds like you would get trapped in this bed, though.
No, you sleep on it, not in it.
No, right. I mean, like, still though, like, if something's full of water, that's gotta be like horrible to get out of. I'm like just scraping off the last bits of my breakfast, like talking about waterbeds. Like, I mean, like, think about it. Like, hammocks are impossible to get out of.
Yes.
A waterbed has gotta be like level 2, right? Like, I'm not saying it's not comfortable. I'm just saying you're just
This
in
is
for a
true. When I
commitment
sleep
in
on
the
the water,
morning.
I have.
See, but still,
Nothing is better than a good morning workout. Yes.
I mean, right after I wake up, maybe not, but like, I appreciate your enthusiasm.
No, I imagine more goes into it than just rubber or animal hides stitched together.
I don't know, maybe. I mean,
But here's the real question: does Hemel have a water bed? Let's go back there and find out.
right now, wait. Oh.
We should go talk about that first and then figure it out.
Why don't we'll put it on our list of things to chat about in our secret room. Yeah. You guys ready to head up?
Sure.
Peace.
Tight.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we'll head up.
Okay. You guys head up the stairs to the spare / Aelin's room.
Mhm. Still looks completely untouched as he slept on the floor.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, like
Talon takes up a chair and does the dad sit again. You know,
You know what? I
chairs backwards.
Well, Zumbus will lean up against the wall and, so what did we learn yesterday?
That these mastiffs are nasty.
and that she has more than we've seen.
Certainly that. Swift
And she
River,
has no taste for your excellent looks, Zumbus.
Give her for that, but it'll be fine.
Can I do an insight check on Zumbus to see if he's different?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like this is something I need to get in the habit of checking. Hold on. 1 sec. Everybody.
Ellen is still completely oblivious and just thinks that Zumbus is just like really flexible with his emotions.
Like he's got the emotional range of like
13.
a really big pool. 13.
With a 13, I would say it would be hard to say. Zumbus is kind of a fluid individual, so you're not really sure at this point.
I just shrug, like whatever. Like it's hard to get a good beat on the guy. I'm not gonna try too hard in the morning. So Swift River.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you remember when you were in her house? Anything that could be
There are many, many rooms in that house, but security was strangely light, lax. There was only 2 guards on the estate outside. One of them the gatehouse. I saw none of them within. It was easy enough to hop over the fence and get inside, so...
The question remains, is security always lax or only because it was the festival?
Like meta-wise, I feel like Swizz mentioned before when we went by her estate, she still only had the 2 guards on. I don't know if that's true or not.
When you guys had walked by one time that was not the festival day, just on kind of like a quick walk around, and you only saw the 2 guards then as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see her with the 1 guard and the couple of beasties. That may be it. Assuming, Swift River saw enough of it.
I mean, if we want to be sure, I'll be honest. Because, she recognized at least me, definitely you, and last night. So I don't know if it's super smart for us to kind of show our face. However, maybe if we're, sneaky enough, we can at least get some sort of beat on if there are more guards, maybe investigate around rather than in. And if we can find an opening, if there's anything more that you think you can get, Swift River, we can probably give you at least another head start on that. But it's taking a big risk because, again, we made a spectacle of ourselves, but that might work in our favor. Need to be distracting.
If only there was a way to draw her and her guards out of...
Well, I'd look in my inventory. Talon starts. I start wrestling around in my inventory pack. Like, let me look around. Got some string.
Always useful. We could tie knots.
Right. Oh, I have a water skin, or a mini water bed, if you will. I have I just got. So I don't really have anything. I probably have stuff that's more useful for you getting in Swift River than I do probably for luring mastiffs, unless anybody else has something else. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, if they're trained, I don't know what can be distracting to these dogs, hounds.
A string of sausages.
Right, but if they're like really trained, how well is that going to work? It would work for me, don't get me wrong, but...
Well, then I suppose maybe the course of action is to ask around about her dog. Maybe there's a kennel master in Elvin that is trained to them.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Do you...
Risk, I don't know, we asked too many questions. Might raise some flags, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we have to figure out a way to... I mean... Go ahead.
What was this?
I said I haven't been seen by her, I don't believe.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
How about this?
It seemed like she looked on us with disdain, I don't know how memorable we are.
That's all rich people. I've noticed.
You got that right. So, maybe find a way. So we have to find a way to maybe get in contact with this kennel master, kind of get information, if there is one, that's right, to see if there is a way that we can make the dogs, hounds, less of a problem. So that's one thing that we can put on the agenda for sure. I think that should be pretty high up on the list of things we take care of as soon as possible. Alan, what do you think?
Money and buy a scroll of talk to animal.
I think that the incredible advantage that we have that Swift has not been seen is not something to easily squander.
That's true.
I believe that if we are to be asking questions and, as Zumba said, raising flags, Swift should not be visible. So the question is, how can we have her assistance without her being seen? Or at least associated with us?
I could see if she is in perhaps need of a new guard.
Do you think she would be trusting enough to take someone off the street?
Truly do not know.
Sounds good.
This is definitely going to be a difficult task.
I feel like I should.
Not to sidetrack us. Oh,
Go
sorry. Not to sidetrack us, but we don't have any other more pressing matters, do we? Or you know anything of that sort?
Not at the moment, unless the cult rears their head again.
Talon's witch stuff.
We also need to find your master.
He'll be fine.
Are you sure?
He's rolled in the ditches before and has come out smelling.
Whoa!
Which is weird because they're dung heaps.
Dude, your master rules.
In the few moments that I have met him, he is truly a remarkable man.
I feel like we're
Very
making him up
interesting.
so much. The Swiss will never be able to portray him accurately.
We're just like heating up this hot seat later. Like, wow, this guy's awesome. He's so great. Well, like completely. It just occurred to me.
We used to play on the concrete slip and slide all the time. Come on, it's fine. Crack open the beer and let him do it.
Just let him go, guys. He's fine. If he falls, he'll pick himself back up. Just don't look at him. So, it just occurred to me, I think, I don't even know for sure or not, but have you ever noticed how, like, woodland creatures are always around Thalia? Maybe if we do end up needing to have something that can communicate with animals, she might be pretty good for that. When we catch up with her again, we can certainly ask and see. But until that point, I think maybe it's better to maybe table this for now and see if there's anything else that we can do. Maybe help out around town.
I feel like...
oh no, please, go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Alan. I feel it may be pertinent at least a little bit to take a small walk around there, because I did break one of my pieces of my thieves' tools in one of the doors.
Sure. I think that'd be a good idea, as long as, you're confident in not being seen. I trust you.
Well, I won't be going in, I'll just be going around. Just seeing if they've noticed that someone has been inside.
Okay.
I would say that, aside from a quick look around, we should actually stay away entirely, at least for a day or two, to further the gap of remembering who we are and to relax after any break-in that they may or may not have noticed of Swift. So if we give this a day or two, we can hopefully come back at this fresh without them being on such high alert.
That's a
I
good
feel
idea.
if they did know that I was in there, we'd hear about it anyway. So, Alan's correct.
Yeah, and plus, yeah, you're also right about making sure there's a gap in time, because with two devilishly handsome guys like these, I point at me and Zumas. Hard faces to forget, but, we might as well give them a head start. Truly.
One thing we do have is, it sounded like yesterday that some of the people may have been talking about our exploits and positive impact on the town, so
Oh, yeah?
hopefully that'll keep us out of crosshairs.
Hopefully.
So why don't we kill two birds with one stone, and take care of some of this wolf infestation that they've been having to deal with? That increases our reputation, we earn some money for ourselves, and we do something other than hanging around our real target the day after we encounter them.
And with all the goodwill we earn, it can be spent to make it seem like that we've always been upstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe after we kill these wolves, I can give some trim to this nice billowing coat that I have now. So don't let me forget, let's get some pelts too.
Also, with enough reputation gain, Swift River's original idea of posing as a new guard could actually have some merit.
Indeed.
Oof.
So
Actually,
we gotta make you look really good.
But if I'm
Won't be hard.
If I'm
My
seen
king.
adventuring with you three,
Whoa. Whoa.
what?
I think
That
the
was
town
spicy.
hopefully
I
won't
like
be
it.
an issue.
Yeah.
If we spend a couple of days outside, a day or two at least outside of town, it sounded like the wolf issue wasn't anywhere close to here, so if we trek away a bit and stay out of the limelight,
And-
hopefully it'll be alright.
Honestly, I feel like 3 people bothering a guard and then discovering maybe that your house has been broken into, there's not.
It's a
Yeah.
festival. People
Why don't
do
we do
crazy
this?
shit.
We can... I like this idea a lot. We can all have like a camping trip together. I'll catch up with Thalia at Mr. Bolton's. I'm sure she'll, be okay. I know she likes spending time, and who knows, maybe she'll gather some information that we don't know already.
Sure.
Sounds like a good idea.
Sure. Sick. All right, well, nature calls. Breakfast was good, but I guess we can all... Where do you guys want to head to first, then? Where can we find a notice board for... I've never been hunting for wolves before. I'm more of like a sea guy. So how do we... I'm more of like a fish guy. So how do we get...
Hey,
no offense,
I am a fish guy too.
No, but you're a fish man. I'm a fish guy.
I know Thokul had given us details on it. I'm struggling to remember how detailed they were.
Why don't we go see
It
him?
wasn't super detailed. You would remember that it was kind of like southwest of the city in the woods was kind of the area that was the problem area. But beyond that, he didn't have too much information.
Very well. I shall meet you all by the south gate then.
I'll just head over with you.
Excellent. Sherlock.
Or no, wait. Sorry. Let me go catch up with Thalia first. Let her know that we're gone, so we didn't. So that's what I want to do, and then go.
Mr.
Yeah.
Bolton's is on the way to the southwest gate, so
Oh,
you
even
guys,
better. Perfect.
you could actually walk together, and you can just pop in real quick. Thalia will say, no problem. I'll just be here helping Mr. Bolton. Let me know how it goes. Be safe.
Yeah.
And she'll give a bardic inspiration to Talon.
Hell yes.
Nice.
You see that? I got bardic inspiration.
Only lasts for 10 minutes, but
Oh, dang.
still, you've got...
She probably says on the way out as I'm like bragging.
Yeah,
God.
she would give you a heads up. It only lasts for 10 minutes, like as you're walking out the door.
And I'm just like, ha! All right. Well, South Gates. Or South... Yeah, South Gates. Unless you guys are going to do...
hold
Sylvia,
on,
I think...
1 second.
Out of character, you guys can take your time. Aelin was assuming you guys were going to do something, so he's just going to wait.
Same. Yeah, I second that. No rush.
I guess Zumas is gonna head outside of the gate by himself and wait for everyone. Just kind of sit in the shade.
Okay.
Yeah, never mind. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're all just meeting up on the southwest side of town there?
For sure.
Okay, awesome. You guys meet up on the southwest side of town.
Cool.
You see the lake on your right hand side. There's a little bit of just like grassy field, then the road, then a little bit more grassy field, and then the forest starts probably about a quarter mile away.
Has any of us ever been hunting of any creature before?
I have, but not ones that breathe air.
Well, everything breathes air, really, when you think about it.
This is true. You're very smart.
Very
Thank you.
smart.
At least we know the dolphins are safe.
At least. At least there's that. Well, what do we know about wolves? Travel in packs,
Yeah.
typically. We don't want to let one certainly try and come for one of us. So, if any of us starts getting in trouble, we should probably make sure. I mean, how much difficult could it be than Umber Hulk, honestly? Like, guys, we did that.
It's true, we did.
We should still proceed with caution.
Yeah, they are offering 250 gold a pelt, so there has to be a fucking reason,
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
that's no joke. That's a lot of dough for some wolves.
Yeah.
Are you sure these are normal wolves in that case?
Why don't we
exactly.
Why don't we try and hunt for smaller things first to use as bait and traps, and see if maybe we can lure one out and get a better idea of how they work?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just,
Can I do investigation for some rabbits, or if there's any deer or anything outside the forest or towards that?
Outside the forest or
That'd be
inside
nature?
the forest?
Well, there's grassland and then the forest. You said, right?
Yeah, there's a little bit of grassland, maybe about a quarter mile or so.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to go in the forest just yet. Well, just in the grassland, looking around for smaller, maybe some rodents around, or rabbits or anything like that.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Right. It's gonna be lit, fam. Here we go. 10. What do I get?
You do not find any rodents in the grasslands here.
I think we might have better luck in the forest.
You would guess that you would probably have better luck in the forest.
I can't believe there's no creatures out here in this grassland. There's completely open things for people to see them and predators to find them. You'd think they'd be everywhere.
You would think so.
You would think.
Stupid rabbits.
God, so many of them. All right, what do you guys think? In the woods we go? Or do you want to take it... Or anybody else have any other ideas before we just charge in?
No, I mean, the vocal made it sound like it was a bit deeper into the forest. He didn't really have any solid advice, so, I mean, let's walk. What else have we got to do?
We could get lost.
Why don't we just talk...
Are any of us skilled in the trekking through forests?
I have pretty good survival instincts.
Yeah, is anybody
I mean-
proficient in survival?
I am.
Cool.
Well, lead the way.
I am not.
Okay.
Town's the closest thing we have to a ranger or a scout.
Oh. Well. Somebody needs to give me a back massage after all this carrying I'm about to do. That's all I'm going to say.
You proceed to roll only once.
I know. I've just talked so much shit, and it's going to come back to get me now.
Use your bardic inspiration as well before it's
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead
Got 30
and
seconds left.
are you looking for game, or what are you looking for with the survival check?
Well, I want to look and see if there's any immediate danger where we're going to be right now, because I don't want to go looking for something and then get blindsided. So I want to see if, I know Zumbas just said that Thokul mentioned it was deeper in the woods, so I'm feeling pretty good about this kind of right by the tree line area. So I want to just make sure that nothing can get the jump on us. That's going to be my survival check.
Okay,
I'm going to
yeah, go
roll
for it.
that. Oh, nat 20!
Nice.
Oh,
Feels good.
God.
You feel very, very confident that there is nothing waiting to jump you within the immediate vicinity of you entering the wood here. You get a couple hundred feet in when you actually notice some plants that appear to
Nice.
be. You see one of them kind of like quiver a little bit, and you kind of do like a double take for a second. That's strange. This is maybe not a couple hundred feet. This would probably be closer to like 1,000 feet or so into the woods as you're continuing to go in.
So we're like in there. I want to check out this plant. Did anybody else see that? It like quivered, almost like it looked like it's like an animal almost. I guess.
Is it cold?
I don't know. I want to take a dagger out and sort of prod at the plant without chopping it or anything. Or make it like as an investigation, like see what's going on with it.
Okay, are you sneaking up to it?
I want to be, yeah, because that's why I'm using the dagger. I think to like not make any sudden moves.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check then.
Everyone?
Ooh, stealth.
Just Talon for this instance, as he is the one that's kind of walking up to this plant. Unless anybody else wants to go with.
Oh, brutal.
Real quick.
Oh, can I use Bardic?
You can use the inspiration.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's up,
okay.
Trevor?
I said, can I remove stuff from my item list on my character sheet? Or is that something you have to do?
Yeah, you can delete stuff if you've used it or whatever. Just hit the like the lock button, and it should. That 4 saved you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, Thalia.
You see what I mean, Swift River?
Yep. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. You get up to it, and it's an interesting looking plant. Its upper part is beige with kind of like frilled segments along the bottom, and then like a small opening at the top. There are green spots marking its upper body, while its lower body is completely green. And now that you're getting closer with that ridiculous survival check, you can see it looks like it actually has feet and a face, though it doesn't seem to notice that you are there currently. And looking around, you can see there's a couple more of these. It looks like there's a little pod of maybe like 3 or 4 of these.
I was just gonna ask if there's any more around me. I carefully F off, so I'm gonna back up just a little bit, like this plant fully has a face. And I get, how close are you guys to me, I guess? That would make this like a reasonable stealth check.
I'd say probably maybe like 70 feet or so. Would probably be about the distance that you saw from.
Okay. I'm gonna back away without trying to like trigger anything. Okay. I want to find out if they're friendly or if they're gonna be harmful for us in any way. But
you can make a nature check to try and determine if you know what they are.
All right, I'm gonna do that because I don't want to like announce myself, but I just want to get a gauge. Oof, 5.
You have no idea.
Okay, these things are gnarly. All right. I don't want to make any sudden moves without. I'm trying to like. Thalia's not with us. I'm trying to be like, with Thalia, get mad at me if I X, and if I do think harder.
What are you doing, Talon?
There's these. I want to sneak back. Do I need to roll another sneak or stealth?
No, you haven't done anything to break the stealth, so.
Okay, cool. I come back like those plants. That weird.
Your stealth is only a +4.
Yeah, I'm not proficient in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is wild for me.
No worries. I just wanted to make sure that it was right.
I know, it's all good. I come back. There's plant people fully over there in that patch. Do I remember how many there were? Did it look like a colony or just like a few, like several of them? Or
it looked like there was 4 of them.
Okay, there's like a handful of them. I don't know how useful they'll be as like bait. I don't know if they're friendly or not. If anybody else wants to take a look with me, so I'm not just jumping on these things. I don't want to get mobbed. And look, getting jumped by small plant people is not how I want to go. I'm gonna be real with you guys.
You know what? I would.
Plant people.
Sorry. One thing I would say with that survival check, you would have also noticed that some of the trees and plant life kind of around these things almost look a little wilted.
Mm.
Just in that area?
just in a very small radius around where those plants are. Yes.
I would come with you for protection, but I'm not so sure that I am the sneaky type.
Yeah, it's all good. I don't know if this is now that I'm noticing like the wilted like that I'm like recalling that bit of it too. I don't know if it's something that you'd be able to necessarily even protect me from.
Well,
Do we want to engage these things, or do we want to stay?
we could ignore them entirely.
Yeah, we want to keep a wide berth. They might be some trouble. I've never seen anything like that before, but I'm not trying to be on the nasty end. We're trying to just have a nice day hunting wolves, you know. But wait for switch.
I don't know. You think about what would Thalia do? She sees the best in everything for whatever reason. Maybe it's not so bad.
You know, you're not wrong. Also, though, Thalia has more common sense in her pinky than I think we all put together. And she would also say you don't want to jump into something that you don't know anything about.
It's true. I had a devilish thought in my mind, one that I don't like. What if these are the wolves? I know they don't appear to be wolfish, but things can transform. I've seen it happen. I've seen men turn to dogs before.
Well, men are dogs, but you know.
Well, yes, but physically transform to dogs.
I've seen you all destroy an Umber Hulk, and here we are talking about avoiding plants. I don't understand.
You were there. You helped us do that.
But
I
there was
danced
only
around
one
the edges.
Umber Hulk.
That's true.
So
it's
there's a couple
easier.
But
sprouts.
there's 4 of us.
It is better odds, but I mean,
And
there's
if a townsfolk happens to walk into these deadly sprouts, as you say,
well, we're
and-
like 1,000 feet in, so hopefully no townsfolk are here.
I mean, should
Maybe
we all just roll nature rolls just to see if any of us have ever heard of these things?
Well, I rolled my nature already.
That's what.
Is,
like,
anybody,
if you guys-
is anybody else proficient in nature?
No.
Okay, if you're not
Oh, no.
proficient in nature, then I'll let one other person roll.
Out of character, I've only existed with normal people for 2 years, so I doubt I would have a damn clue.
Does anyone
I've been on
have?
this plane for a couple of days, so
So no one has
Probably.
even like a nature modifier.
I mean, I got a +2.
one.
Yeah, we'll stay away from the modifier talk when we're talking
Okay.
about rolls.
Yeah.
You're right. That's meta stuff.
Yeah.
Why don't we?
So if
Well-
one other person wants to make a nature roll, you can. If you feel it doesn't make sense for your character to know, that's fine. Don't roll.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
I feel like it'd work for me if this is something of the Feywild, so if
That's
no
what
one
I
else
was
is going to make
thinking,
a
too.
check, I'll try and make it. Okay, I'm going to do that.
Do
Yeah,
it.
go for it. This is something that would probably be found on the Feywild as well. Yeah, you know what this is. It is called a shroomish, and they are quite dangerous for a little plant. They spout toxic fumes that can cause people to fall unconscious. And yeah, it's they're pretty nasty.
Yeah, Zumbus is going to creep forward, not too close to them at all, but just a little bit to get a better view of them and kind of, I guess, click what it is. And, yeah, Zumbus will look down to his shadow. We're in the day, right? Yeah, he'll look down to his shadow, nod. And he'll look back to the party and say, maybe you're right. Maybe we should skirt these. It looks a little familiar. I think this might be something definitely very bad. Maybe we should just skirt this one and keep our eyes peeled for any others.
Good
Sounds
enough
good
for
to
me.
me. Yeah. Well, definitely keeping eyes peeled for anything else like lurking that might be dangerous for sure. Then. Oh.
Ansura.
Alrighty. Look at this map. Would you look at it? So pretty.
Figured I'd put you guys in some forest and trees here while you're
Aw.
searching through.
Sick. I like this.
Yeah, there we go. And I would say you guys are just skirting the plants.
Yes.
Okay.
You're not gonna mess it up.
Easily enough done. Since you know where they are and they don't know where you are, you would also know, Zumbis, that these plants aren't necessarily... they're not as slow as a lot of other plants would be, but you would probably know that you guys are faster than them, so even if they were to recognize you guys were there, you could probably outrun them in a foot race. Being small, little, stubby, mushroom-like plants that they are. They're not exactly built for speed.
Out of character, could you imagine if they were, though? Like,
Oh my
how
god.
horrifying. That would be so sad. That'd be so horrible. Alright. Anyway. Alright. Well, I guess keeping our... So there wasn't anything, wolf... or at least, like, mission-related that was gonna jump out in danger. So I think now would be a good time to start kind of prepping ourselves if we're a bit deeper in the woods for something a little bit bigger than mushroom plants. What do you guys think?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I am prepared.
Awesome. So what do we have with us right now that we could use? Or does anybody, I mean, or could I know I have like the proficiency in survival. Is there any way I want to look around and see if I find any tracks. That's what I want to do.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Alright. Come on, buddy. 7.
Looking around at this point, I would say you've probably doubled. You're probably about a half mile into the forest at this point.
Okay.
And continuing on, you're looking for tracks. Is anybody helping her with or helping him with this?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I mean-
if somebody's helping you, you can roll one more time with advantage, or they can also roll. It's up to you guys.
All you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because I would
11.
assume that Talon's not the only one just looking, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, 11.
At least we got double digits. Let's a little something.
Hey, at least you're over 10.
That's true.
Going through, you are walking for probably another solid, like, half mile or so, until you are at a point where you really can't see the entrance to the forest anymore. You're getting that deep in, and it's getting a lot darker. This forest is dense. Zumbis, you probably feel right at home because you're able to be in the shadows and stuff like that now. But moving into the forest, you don't see any tracks of any wolves, but you do see tracks of smaller game, like deer, and you do see a couple of like little rabbit trails. But there is a fairly sizable kind of like deer trail that you could, follow or, do whatever you want with.
I look at Swift River like, hey, well, first of all, thanks for the help. I appreciate it. We can go with the original plan of maybe setting up traps for some of the smaller game guys. There's some tracks, looks like some deer tracks going that way, or some smaller things. Zumbis, you're pretty good with, like, range shots, right? Like, from really far away? What do you think? Think you can nail something from pretty far away?
Yeah, if you can point it out, I can kill it.
Or Aelin, too, do you have anything that you can, like, throw? I know you hit like a truck, so...
I do, actually.
Excellent. Well, why don't we, Swift River, I mean, do you have anything like that, or are you better just, like, sneaking up and trying to grab something if you can?
I have some darts.
You have darts?
Yeah.
That is dope.
Just little throwing darts.
How, are you able to see okay? I know it's getting kind of dark.
Yeah.
I need no
Okay.
glasses.
Okay. Okay, solid.
It's not like dark. I wouldn't even say it's necessarily dim light because it's the middle of the day. It's just you're in shadows because you're underneath all the trees.
Oh, gotcha.
They're not like so close together that it's completely shutting out all the light, but I was just
It's just
saying,
like noticeably thicker in here.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I mean,
Understood.
No, I haven't got anything else that would help us.
Well, I mean, if anything, you got that sick mud mask.
I don't know if that'll deter wolves.
Well, I know you're creative. Maybe you can make something happen with it. Who knows? But, all right. Why don't we follow these tracks? Aelin, do you want to maybe stay put? I know you said you're not the stealthiest guy, but we won't go too far. Or if we start seeing something, if you want to hang back, if you think that would be better.
Very well.
All right. Cool. Everybody okay to follow some tracks? Catch some small game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hunting montage. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, so is everyone following the track except for Aelin?
Well, I assume, sorry, I would assume like you come with us, and as soon as we catch something, when we're trying to sneak up on it, is when Aelin would stay put.
Okay.
I don't want to like leave you behind or anything.
Yeah, Aelin will follow behind about 40, 50 feet behind the rest of the group.
Okay.
All right. So.
Sorry. These trees aren't that close together, right?
They're not like right next to each other. No,
Okay.
I mean they're good sized trees, and it's the leaf cover that's really, because it's the middle of summer right now, so all of these trees are full bloom.
The canopy, right?
The canopy is what's blocking a lot of the light. Yeah.
Are they like really tall too? Like they're just really tall trees?
They're pretty tall. Yeah. Some of them are 100, 200 feet tall. So.
I like look back at Aelin and I point at the trees and I mouth the words like, "This would be good."
You've got. You've got all different sizes, so.
Yeah.
Does it look like one is able to travel from branch to branch?
Oh, please.
Yeah, I mean, you could potentially.
Sick.
It's too dangerous.
Aw.
I just wanted to know if it was an option.
Aw. Naruto running through the trees, though.
I mean, you could try whatever you want.
I mean, River no juice.
I mean, look, we're already like a mile or two outside of town.
Maybe not push our luck, yeah.
Yeah,
If
you
I
guys
fall
are
off
probably
and break
about a
my
mile
leg,
outside of town right now.
Okay.
we're fucked.
Well,
What would Thalia say?
yeah, what would Thalia do? We all need what would, like, Thalia do bracelets. All right, yeah, so I guess that's the marching order. And then, hunting montage.
Okay, sorry. What was the marching order? Talon, then...
Swift River.
Yeah,
Zumba's gonna hang back a little bit from them, maybe like 10 feet away.
Okay.
as a sorcerer.
We gotta pad you.
So about like that, then.
I think so.
Okay.
Looks, I'm happy with that.
Okay, cool. Okay, so first order of business is going to be stealth checks, as you stealthily kind of follow this, this path around. I am not going to make Aelin roll one because you're staying far enough back. But the other three are going to need to roll stealth checks.
Okay. Here we go. Better stealth, baby. +4 is not bad. Thank
Okay,
you.
nice.
Dirty money.
Very nice.
I
Yeah,
think.
you guys are silent.
Perfect.
In fact, Aelin kind of loses track of where you guys are. For
Oh
a little
no!
bit.
I was worried about that too. I was just thinking about that.
Actually, you know what, Aelin, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
jeez. All right.
We're that good.
Just like screams when he can't find us. Everyone!
Okay.
Oh,
You
goddamn.
managed to track him. You managed to track him. Nice.
And he finds the wolf tracks.
The wolves actually find him. They're just like, oh, this is crazy.
I may not be able to sneak, but my eyes are like eagle.
And funnily enough, you actually see about maybe 100 feet ahead of them, just like on the side of a tree, it looks like it's down kind of eating something or grazing. You actually see a deer, maybe about 100 feet away from them.
I look back. Zumbus, I knew it. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that?
A full deer with its guts spilled and its blood running is sure to attract wolves.
A full deer, indeed. Couldn't agree more. Why don't we...
We'll look back at Aelin, like, trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Aelin would try to point it out, and then being that it is within like visual range, he'll actually drop a knee and stop approaching.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Zumbus will try and get the attention of the others up front and point back to Aelin to make sure everyone's aware.
I want to get close enough to it, like within like a 30-foot berth, or like a 30-foot berth if I can, with the sneak.
Okay.
I want to ride that sneak.
Yeah.
Swift River gives you her darts.
Oh, I'm not super good with these,
Oh, okay.
but thank you. Thank you. I've got my own way. I'm gonna try and sneak up. Well, I'm whispering, like I'm gonna try and sneak up and just
we'll put you
can't see
guys
me.
there, and there is the deer. So where are you kind of positioning yourselves to?
I'm gonna go, if I'm far enough, like right here, hidden by this tree, if I can. Yeah. I just realized you guys can't see me. I've been making stabbing motions this whole time. Feels bad. It feels bad, guys. I don't feel good about it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I get it. I'm gonna.
What is everyone else doing?
Getting my.
Just being silent and not doing anything.
Okay.
And anything I try to help would just make things worse.
If I tried to approach, would I need to roll stealth?
You're still on your current stealth roll. I would say if you're gonna try to get up within like melee of it, you're gonna need to roll again. But if you're just kind of getting in position and skirting around it, you're fine.
Can I get behind this rock? Is that a rock, or is that part of the...
It is a rock, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say you could get to like right there, probably.
Cool.
Because that's 15 feet away, yeah.
None of us have message. Never mind. I can't communicate this idea.
So
I completely forgot my mic was muted. My bad. Zumbus is gonna put up hands and just like try and get everyone to hold up for just a second, and he is going to pinch some dirt between his fingers and make little waggly fingers.
Okay.
And attempt to coerce the deer to sleep.
Okay. Little waggly fingers is the technical mage term.
That's right. That's what.
I will.
So that's just a certain amount of hit points, right?
Yeah.
It falls asleep.
I roll 5d8.
Oh my god.
It falls asleep.
Perfect. Let me make sure I check that. Yeah.
You turned it over.
Who's gonna give the coup de grace?
Well, maybe we don't kill it just yet until we think of, we don't want to start the clock for this wolf to come or these wolves to come towards us. I want to.
I can see that it's asleep, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I
With
will.
a 24 perception, I would say yes.
You see all. You don't miss much, Aelin. Just.
It's funny. You see the the deer. It was there, kind of like grazing, and all of a sudden it like buckles down to its two front knuckles, and then just kind of like falls and rolls over onto its side.
I look at Zoom just like, did you do that? That was crazy.
Alan's gonna pull out 50 feet of rope and is going to hog tie this deer and start pulling it up onto a tree branch.
Ooh. You can fill out 50 feet of hempen rope on your adventuring gear bingo card now.
I feel like treating it as bait while it's alive is somehow not
bait while it's alive, but maybe not kill it yet, because if it's bleeding all over the place.
Can you link me the sleep spell? Like, what's the trigger for them waking up? What?
Yeah, like pretty much motion.
I see what you're saying.
In chat for some reason, it's not populating my spell output thing. You've pretty much got to spend an action to wake it up, I believe.
To shake or slap the sleeper awake. Okay, I'll say that it'll stay asleep through this then, because you're taking extra special care to try and, like, not wake it up.
Okay.
One sector. Oh, IRL. Got it.
No, that's part of the spell.
Yeah, I was like, I don't understand. I was like, like for real. Like, hey, is that
They
some
wake
sort of
up
like
if you stand
component?
within.
Like,
Well, no, it's
spend at
a
least 1 second near your door.
all
it's a
right.
5th level abjuration spell.
Ah, yes, of course. I do have a dagger with me though, for when we do just go ahead and off the steer, so that we can go ahead and start luring some wolves. Do we think it'd be better to put it more? I don't know.
Do we own traps?
Let me look at my inventory. Hold on 1 second. Let me rustle around in here. I've got a candle.
Aelin would quietly whisper a primordial prayer to the beast, thanking it for giving up its life.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I have stuff for like mostly indoors, but I do have a dagger with me, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I guess I should wait for Zumbus to get back, but I don't think a lot will happen between killing this deer until he gets the door. Yeah,
Let's,
just stab it, I guess.
Let's wait
Carefully.
for him to get back real quick. Just
Oh, okay.
because.
Sorry
Speak
about
of the
that.
devil.
No worries. Was there anything that you were going to do with this deer before Talon guts it?
No, fuck no. Fuck
Okay.
the deer.
After saying the prayer, Aelin's gonna move back over here. Doesn't want to be, and he'll just kneel down and wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick where I'm at. We'll go back to where I was. I guess roll stealth again, because if I've broken stealth,
Yep.
and try and stay hidden for anything that's coming through. Please be good. Please be good.
Hey,
Oh,
same
dirty
roll.
20. Nice.
How far back were the Shroomishes again?
Oh, like half a mile at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're long gone.
Yeah, a ways back.
So I'm thinking of the Pokemon Shroomish. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
That's totally what it is.
Oh no! I guess you did describe one, didn't you? It was beige with the green spots. I hate you so much.
There's not a whole lot of living plants in regular
Guys,
D&D
I'm
stuff. So.
I'm uninstalling. I'm quitting the campaign forever. Bye. That's fair. Very clever.
I think just throwing a suggestion out there. I think Swift River asks if Zumbus would know if those Shroomishes are like antagonistic to other elements of the forest. Like if we were to say lure the wolves into that little patch, those two could duke it out, and then we could just clean up who's ever left. If Zumbus would know that, of course.
Yeah, Zumbus will turn back around to Swift River. He's kind of been looking the other direction, and we'll give kind of like a shoulder shrug. Like they're pretty indiscriminate as far as what they attack. It's just more as long as something runs into their territory, more than likely it's not going to be a good time.
Gotcha.
You're going to have a bad time.
It could be viable, but the only issue might be if we didn't see any wolf tracks out there, that might be outside of their territory.
True enough.
I'm not willing to let a wolf chase me for half a mile.
Everybody,
What? That's
go
fair.
ahead and roll perception checks for me, please.
Your boy is not that perceptive, y'all. 9.
Same.
Oh,
Damn, I'm rolling solid today.
you are.
Okay.
Been rolling these double digits, bruh.
Zumbus and Aelin, you hear very faintly a howl go off in the distance.
Yes.
I'm getting hype.
Yes.
Looks behind himself in the shadows and does a shh away from everyone else.
Aylin's gonna grab a javelin and is gonna hold action for when a wolf enters his range.
Okay, the disadvantage range or the full, the short range?
Short range.
Okay.
I'm just trained on the deer right now. I didn't hear anything, so I'm just like seeing if anything is gonna pop out.
Okay.
Yeah, Zumbus will give a very, very, very bad little whistle. It's more of like a raspberry than anything. And, yeah, and we'll just make like a little hunker down signal.
Oh my god. The raspberry whistle is killing me.
I think Swift River just
Check what is the
sits
range
down.
on javelin.
The squad is so dysfunctional. I love us so much. Sorry. Alright. That's enough.
Just for DM, it looks like my short range is 30 feet on the javelin.
Gotcha. Okay. So another 60 seconds goes by.
Okay.
This time you all hear the howling as it appears to be getting closer.
Ooh.
The thing
I'm gonna...
The thing is that there's no way that something could have smelled blood this quickly from that far away.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Unless they're sharks. But we're definitely not in shark territory. So
Shark wolves.
Shark wolves.
Not again.
A real land shark. How can I climb? I want to climb up this tree. Can I roll athletics or acrobatics to climb up this tree to get a better vantage
yeah,
point?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I would say it would be your choice on whether you kind of want to like parkour up it or just straight up climb it.
I got a parkour. Oh Jesus, 9.
You're
I have
having
a +6 to acrobatics, y'all.
all you needed was a 10.
I know it hurts bad.
You're having some trouble. You go and the first branch that you go to try to like kind of lift yourself up on to like kind of vault up to the rest actually snaps and you tumble back down to the ground. You're more than welcome to try again, but it did make quite a bit of noise.
Oh man.
I think Swift River will do an attempt at that too.
Hey, get your own tree. I'm gonna try.
I'm going to a different tree, of course.
I whisper. I'm gonna try this again.
Okay.
13. Jesus.
Okay, yeah, 13 will get you up there.
Okay.
Swift River, no problem. Basically doesn't even use her hands, just kind of like steps up runs up the tree, basically.
My goddess.
I want to be like
We're
on
in the
like
trees.
the lowest branch to the ground.
Okay, so you're only maybe like 12, 15 feet off the ground then.
Yeah.
I want to hover around that same, like 12, 15 feet, with like on the same level with you. I guess we can see each other too,
Okay.
so in case we need to coordinate.
So I will put Swift River. I'll put you in that tree there.
Sick. Tree gang.
Okay, is anybody else doing anything else?
No.
No? Okay. Another minute goes by, and it is much, much louder now. You would guess that you'll probably be seeing these wolves, whatever they are, within the next, 20, 30 seconds or so. They are approaching closely. And you do kind of see at the peripheral of your vision, well, let's see who would see. Actually, you know what? Give me a second. Let me roll for this.
Sucky now.
Come on. Come on, roll 20. I know you want to roll the dice.
I also, while you're doing that, nah, never mind.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, no. None of you see anything yet.
Okay.
But you do know that they are getting close.
What kind of wolves are these?
Seem like the smart kind. Can I? Thinking. I want to climb up a bit higher, up to like 30 feet, and I want to like pirate, not like I'm tying up like myself to a mast and from going overboard, like tie myself to this tree with my rope, just in case. Because I want to make like a pulley just in case I like fall. I want to make it taut so I'm not causing myself problems.
Okay, so
do I need to roll anything for that?
no, you wouldn't have to roll anything for that. You could do that.
Okay.
How much like slack are you giving the rope, and how far up the tree are you going?
Only about 30 feet.
Okay.
And I want to be able to give myself enough slack to fall 10 feet above the ground, I guess, if that makes sense.
So like 20 feet of slack, basically.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, math.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
All right, cool.
Also, thank you. Sorry, y'all. Roommate knocked on my door.
And then I guess I want to also ready an action. Sorry, I'm doing so much right now.
No,
Ready an action, and when the wolves come within 30 feet where I can jump down, so I guess like near the tree I'm at, to just untie myself. So I'm just trying to keep myself safe now in case I fall or something like that.
Okay, so your plan is to, once you see a wolf, you're going to like cut the rope and drop down?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay.
Or to like cut it and, what you just said.
Gotcha. Okay, is anybody else, any last minute preparations here? You can feel and hear them getting closer.
I don't... Would it be possible to just do like a slight retcon and be in a different tree? Totally okay if that's not something that can be done.
Zumbus is gonna cast mage
I'll
armor.
say this: you can try to go to another tree right now if you'd like to.
Okay.
But that's currently the tree that you're in.
All right, I'm fine here.
Okay.
I'll save the tree leaping for if we get desperate.
Okay.
Zumbus will encase himself in shadows with a mage armor.
Okay, perfect. And Aelin, you were not stealthed, correct? Or are you trying to hide now?
I am gonna try and hide.
Okay. So go ahead and make that roll, I believe, with disadvantage because of your armor.
Yep. Yep.
Zumbus, are you going to try and re-stealth after casting this spell?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and stick to the shadows.
Okay, go ahead and stealth one more time for me. Dang, dude.
Ooh.
You are rolling out of this world.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Another 6 seconds go by, and another 6 seconds. Another 6 seconds. And you guys can see now, well, actually, it'll just be... Aelin, you are the only one. You start to see some shadows kind of jumping through and bounding and leaping through the forest here. They look to be large wolves. And then they get up to about, I would say probably about 60 feet away from you. And one appears to be rushing straight on, and the other two like kind of break off and fan out around.
Okay. Are they coming from north of me on the map?
They are coming from the north of you on the map. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, whatever hand's not holding the javelin, I'm gonna kind of just shake my shield for a second to get other people's attention.
Okay.
Oh, attention hat.
And then just wait, I got ready action for when this thing charges me, so.
Yep.
Bring it!
And now that they are getting closer, I would say at this point, no, it would still just be because that's what they rolled on their stealth. I need everybody to roll initiative at this point.
Okay, here we go.
Just wait 1 second though. Let me get the turn order out.
Oh, yeah, true.
And let me
Make sure to
remove
click
all...
on your token.
Yep, make sure to click on your token and then roll initiative, please.
22.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Sorry.
Bruh? You out here. Can't roll below a 16. Can't do it.
Oh my
While
gosh.
he's not here, it's my
Guys.
fucking day.
Can't.
Why would you say that? And look what happened.
I know.
Why would you do that to me?
I, like, super jinxed you. I didn't even mean to do it.
This is a total party kill. Like, this is what's gonna happen.
Waiting to happen.
These wolves have been eating their fucking spinach. Look at these things. They take up
I
4
know.
squares.
These Popeye-ass wolves. Sorry.
They will gladly pay us Tuesday for our flesh today.
True. Oh my god.
And Aelin, you were the only one with the passive perception high enough to see them. What you see is not a typical wolf. They have jet black fur, and you're still at a little bit of a distance, 60 feet or so away, but you can see well enough that there is something seriously wrong with these wolves. Their joints, like where their legs meet, are bulbous and like at odd angles. It appears like they have dripping, like festering wounds some on some places of their fur, and fur is just missing. Big, massive jaws that are also kind of like bulbous. It almost seems like the jaw was like detached and then like put back on, but in a weird way. Rows and rows of teeth that you can see as they are just like salivating this black goo from their teeth. These are not normal wolves.
As a paladin, can I make a check to see if they're undead?
Sure. Yeah, I'll allow that. Religion check.
Oh, I can't wait to kill these regular wolves, guys. These... Man, I hope Aelin finds them soon.
It's hard to tell. They could just be a monstrosity of some sort. Something that was... what's the word I'm looking for? Experimented upon or something by arcane means. You're not entirely sure.
Okay. I'll chalk it up to them being too far away.
Okay. Okay, but we have Talon up first.
Alright. These guys. I'm going to... Dang. Boy. I want to hold... I'm going to go ahead and detach myself from this rope now and make sure I just have like a steady grip from the signal from Aelin, because I don't think that me falling out of this tree is a big danger anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and undo that as my action. And then I'm just going to hold my movement until something else happens, but that's going to be me for right now, guys. I don't really have... Or actually, I'm still stealthed right now?
Yep.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Okay.
That's me.
Alright, that's going to bring us to Zumbis. I will tell you, you can take an action to try and perceive them, if that's something you wanted to do.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, I figured, like, my action would have been untying myself, but if I can do both, I would like to do that, too, but...
Are you untying yourself, or are you just cutting the rope real quick?
I guess it's not really a use saving this rope. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it.
Okay, if you cut
That's
it,
what we said earlier, anyway.
I'll let you make a perception check to see if you can see them as well.
Okay, sorry, Zumbis. 1 second. Oof, how's that 4?
Yeah, unfortunately, these things seem to be pretty at home in the shadows.
Okay, I probably got my dagger snagged on this rope, and I'm really focusing on that right now.
Okay. Now
That's
it
me.
is Zumbis.
Yeah, Zumbis is going to... If I ready a spell and the ready doesn't trigger for the turn, do I lose the spell? I can't remember.
You do. Well, if if something causes you to like lose the spell, you can hold it for more than one round. At least that's how I rule it. So like if it doesn't go off in the next round, that's okay. It would just go off once the conditions were met. But if you were to like, let's say, abandon the spell and do something else, you would lose that spell slot. Yeah, because basically you're starting the incantation and using the spell slot. So like if you were to get hit in the middle of holding it, but the condition hasn't released yet for whatever reason, you would have to make a concentration check to hold on to it as well. So there's a couple different considerations there.
Okay. Yeah, no, Zumbus is just going to ready, or just use a dodge action and sit tight.
Okay, cool. That is going to bring us to... this middle wolf is going to use its dash action to get... Actually, no. You are hidden. It doesn't know you're there. It does know that you are there. So it's going to run right up to you, Aelin. It cannot attack because it had to use dash to get to you, but go ahead and make your attack for your held action.
Yep.
16 hits. 6 piercing. Nice. Okay. And then that is going to... Why did I transpose those numbers? That was weird. I swear I'm a little bit dyslexic.
It's all good, man.
Sorry, 1 second.
Take your time. Ipswich, what are you doing?
I'm so dumb.
I need to figure out how to do this.
Okay, but that is going to bring us to Aelin.
Sick.
Sweet. I'm trying to figure out how, if possible, to add this. Never mind. Not going to figure that out. All right. I will bonus action cast Divine Favor,
Okay.
and then I will make an attack.
What does Divine Favor do?
It gives me a D4 radiant damage to all my attacks for the next minute.
Okay, is that concentration?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so let's put a little concentration majigger on you.
Look at that.
All right, go for it. Oof, 11 unfortunately is going to miss, as this is a pretty dexterous creature, and you go to stab it like right in the chest plate there, and it just dodges off to the side.
Right on. That's my turn.
Okay. Swift River.
Hold on 1 second. I would like to cast the Produce Flame cantrip on
Okay.
this. I'm just trying to work out because I have the Magic Initiate,
Okay.
feat.
Mhm.
It's not giving me a spellcasting ability on my sheet, even though my ability would be Wisdom. So
Like
I'm
a
just trying-
spellcasting ability modifier, you mean? Like for your
yeah.
attack roll? Okay, so
Yeah.
which magic initiate did you choose?
Druid.
Druid, okay, so it would be wisdom then.
Yeah.
What is your wisdom?
Just a +1 right now.
A +1. So your spell save DC would be 11.
Okay, and my attack would be 11 too?
You know, your attack would be +3.
Okay. Well then, hold on. Let me get that listed into my sheet, and then I will roll that. Hold on 1 second. it doesn't seem to be letting me enter that inn.
Manually, and then we can try and fix it after.
Yeah, that's what I was just
Yeah.
gonna
Sure.
say. Just roll a d20, add 3 to it, and then we can deal with that after.
Cool. Or I could just like roll it like this, and there's +3 to it, right?
Yeah,
Did that roll?
yeah, that's fine. So 21. Yeah, 21 hits.
Cool.
Sick.
Damage.
So it should just be 1d8 damage.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
Oh.
bad.
Okay.
That's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
Ding, 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 ding. Ring, ring.
Hey, it all adds up. It all goes to the same place. You know,
True.
you know how many times I've seen a mob be at like 1 or 2 HP, where if something like that had happened, it would just be done.
Mhm.
True.
All right.
Just a
Anything
little-
else, Swift River?
A little puff of flame. That takes my action, and I'm high in this tree, and I'm safe. But these dogs are actually pretty fucking big. They could probably get up.
These are
I'm
big
fine.
ones.
I'm not going to spend any of my key points to do anything.
Okay. That is going to bring us to this guy up here, who is also going to rush in towards Aelin there.
Oh boy.
Again, cannot attack because he had to use his dash action. And the third one, yeah, I mean, Aelin is really the only one that they can see that is within their range. Because you were about, 15 feet up in the tree? They could maybe jump, but... Yeah, they're just going to circle Aelin.
All good.
That's going to bring us back to the top of the round to Talon.
I want to be able to get down this tree quickly and safely. So can I? I'm 30 feet up right now.
Yep.
Can I? With my full move, my movement's 30. Can I, with my movement, get down the tree safely?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that.
I was going to
My
say,
next-
if you wanted to try to, use the rope to kind of drop down... Oh, you cut it already. Never mind.
Did that's I
Yep.
just thought of that too. I was
Never
like, dang,
mind.
I
You
cut the
it.
freaking
Yeah,
rope.
Never mind.
Thankfully, though, I am in a position where I can go ahead and move in on this guy. At least start trying to take the attention off. And I'm going to go ahead and make a rapier attack.
Okay, go for it.
Why is this? Oh, my God, sorry. Here we go. Oh, crit!
Oh!
Sorry for the auto damage. I tried to take that off.
Wait. It's not a natural 20. It was a 14 plus 6.
Oh,
Why did it,
Good. Well,
why
I'm
did it
gonna-
roll as a critical?
because it
Sometimes
loves
my game
me.
does that too. I don't know why.
I've never
yeah.
seen it do that before.
I got really, I got excited and then I saw it was a 20 and I was like, that doesn't look right. I
Yeah.
felt robbed a little bit. Can I subtract that, just crit damage, 10 and
Yeah.
6, 16? Okay. Sorry that it auto rolled. I haven't figured out how to turn it off
so
yet.
your first roll for damage was a 6 plus 4, so that's 10, and then your sneak attack was 6, so it's still 16 damage, which is
Right, yeah.
which is good, yeah.
Yeah. It's I'm happy with that.
And that was on that guy right there, so
This
okay.
dude. And now I think something happens.
That was a solid hit. You take a
Yeah,
good bit out of the back of its flank, and black gross blood goes spraying. Kind of hits the ground and sizzles a little bit.
Ugh.
Perfect. And now, because of my fancy footwork during my turn, blah, 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 the creature can't make opportunity attacks against me for the rest of the turn. That
Nice.
being said, I'm going to go ahead and scoop and do some fancy footwork and take a step back out of the threatened area, if I can.
Okay.
Got a little bit of movement left. I think that caps me out. And I say, ha-ha, Avasti. And that's my turn.
All right, cool. Nice turn. That's gonna bring us to Zumbus.
Cool.
That
Is
20
this
is
one
not
aware
gonna-
of me yet?
It is not. You have been hidden there. You haven't done anything to break your stealth yet.
Is it a werewolf of you?
So I would say you don't have to disengage if you wanted to back away from it because it does not currently know that you're there.
You read my mind. Yeah, Zumbus will hug this tree and back up a tiny bit.
Okay.
And I guess like a split second says "Good luck, Aelin" in his head, and will I'll just cast a frostbite at this guy.
Okay. Go for
And
it. Is
so
that
I'm
a saving throw
like-
for me or is that an attack roll for you?
That is a attack roll for me.
Okay.
Why isn't it showing? Here we go.
Are you
No, I'm
sure?
sorry. You're right. I'm not. You're a genius.
Are you
Constitution saving throw.
Are you sure you don't want to do something with an attack roll? Because you will have advantage on it. Just
No, I feel like I
Okay.
won't be able to kill anything, and if I can give a disadvantage on its
okay.
attack,
No,
that's probably
totally
for
cool.
the best.
Okay, so a Constitution save of 13. So let's see
Yeah.
here. That is a 10. So it
Oh,
fails.
so I tickle him for 1 point of damage,
Okay, and that is the
and
uninjured
he
one.
has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay, so let's put a disadvantage on his next attack there. Nice, nice. Anything else? Any bonus actions? Rest of your movement?
5, 10, 15. No, I'm good for now.
Okay.
Actually, I still have a reaction after. Yeah, I'll not do anything. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay. That is going to bring us to this middle blood wolf, who is going to...
It's actually disadvantaged one.
What's that?
On a turn order,
Oh,
it's actually
in the
the
tracker.
disadvantaged one.
Oh,
that's
did
next.
I put them in the wrong order? Because it was the middle one. I must have put them in wrong. Because it was the middle one that was going first. That's okay. Let me flip those around real quick.
Okie dokie.
How do I do that?
As DM,
Double
you
click
should
the initiative
literally
order.
just be able to. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, cool. Okay. So he is going to bite at Aelin with advantage because of pack tactics.
Missed an opportunity to call them tactics.
That is a 19 to hit.
That meets my AC, so yes.
Okay.
Dang, you beefy. Aylin's chunky.
Boy, I can't wait for that smite to come, boy.
I'm so glad you caught that.
You take 8 points of piercing damage and you take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Excuse me?
Shh, wiggity.
And you see this as it takes a bite of you and kind of it almost appears to like drink some of the blood that like it kind of like slurps up from the wound, and you see some of its wounds begin to like lightly stitch up.
Oh, damn, these wolves are freaks.
Not a lot, just a tiny bit, but it is there. But that is its turn. That's going to bring us to Aelin.
Alright, Aelin is going to attack the one that Talon damaged.
Okay.
Nice.
And give me 1 sec, I gotta fix this. Apologies, fixing
Nope, no worries.
character sheet.
Are you planning on smiting if you hit?
No, I am not.
Okay.
There we go. That should work. Okay, cool. Character sheet is fixed. Let's poke it.
Okay. 15 is exactly what you need to hit.
Whoop, baby.
All right, 9 piercing, nice. And that was the one talent hit. This one is
8 piercing, 1 radiant. But yeah.
Oh, did I say it backwards? That one is looking wounded.
Very nice.
It is looking bloody.
Very nice.
That's my turn.
Okay, cool. Swift River.
Is there a way I can like launch off the tree into an attack?
Please.
Yeah.
Please. Please, DM.
Like I keep saying, you can do whatever you want to do. It's just going to be a matter of if it works.
How successful you are.
If you want to do that, I would say it would be an acrobatics check to like leap off and go into an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Not a terribly high DC because you're only 15 feet up. If you were higher, it would.
Right.
The higher up you are, the higher the DC would be. But
You'll get advantage if you scream at Ezio as you come down.
Y'all, we went through the trouble of getting this deer. And look at it. Like, totally left alone. That's some...
I mean...
That's kind of suspect,
I
I'm
will
not gonna lie to
say
you. But...
there would be an additional D6 of damage if you turn your attack into this, just from the like plunging nature.
The height,
of it.
yeah. That's good. I kind of wanted to ask that, but I didn't want to be greedy.
No, you're fine.
You never asked me again.
Alright, you know what? I did the mathematics out in my head. I have a higher chance of pulling this off than another cantrip. So
And the badass points are, like, way too high on this. You simply must.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, acrobatics, yeah. 17 is plenty to, you vault off, kind of do like a somersault in midair, and you come down. What are you attacking with?
My staff.
Okay, you come
Like-
down and bring your staff onto it. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
Fucking, like, two-handed, both hands. Cracking. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, no, there it goes.
Oh, unfortunately, a
Rip.
12 is going to miss. You bring it down, but right at the last second, the wolf kind of hears you coming and looks over its shoulder and just kind of sidesteps, and you bring it down right where its head was just a moment before.
Ah!
Just
Fuck
barely
you,
missing.
Fido!
We'll say you're there now.
Sick. Nice job.
Okay, anything else?
I still got my full movement.
You do, yeah. I would say that probably, the vault off was probably only cost you like 5 feet of movement.
Could I scamper back up the tree?
You might take an attack of opportunity, but you are more than welcome to.
Oh, boy. And I can't patient defense, because I'm pretty sure I already...
Can't you step
Don't
of the
monks
wind?
get bonus action disengage?
Yeah.
hold
You
on
can-
a sec.
You can step of the wind, which either lets you dash or disengage.
This is the Crouching Tiger Hidden Dragon map for Swift.
Well- Yeah, step of the wind would, but it all counts as bonus actions. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So I still have my bonus action, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you haven't used it on anything.
Boy, I'm trying to decide, like, step of the wind or patient defense.
It's up to you. What are you doing?
I think right now they're at pack tactics. I'm gonna get back up the tree, so I'm gonna step of the wind and get up that tree.
Okay.
Do I gotta roll acrobatics again?
No, we'll say as part of your 17, you're able to get back up there.
Okay.
Again, too.
Gotcha. All right. Like a cat in the tree, surrounded by dogs.
You're fairly familiar with this tree, and you kind of have like the handholds and stuff like that placed out now, so it's not too difficult for you. Okay, that is Swift River. That's going to bring us to this wolf, who is going to try and take a bite out of Aelin. This time, just a straight roll because it has disadvantage from Zumbus. Correct?
Yep.
And that's just for one attack, or is that like for a full round? How
One.
long is that?
For the next attack.
For the next attack, okay. Oh, that's a natural one. misses wildly. Let me roll another d20 to see if it fails again and bites its partner here. Holy shit!
Exactly what I do.
It actually did. I rolled two natural ones, you guys.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God. I'm
I
taking
don't
a
think
picture.
we're Scott.
I'm taking a picture so that you guys believe me.
Dang,
The
play the
GM
lottery. Because those
DMs
odds.
DMs wouldn't lie to make the game easier for us.
Holy crap, you guys. Okay, so it's biting its fucking friend.
Listen,
Cool.
I think Swift River just like in
Swift
the
River
midst of
just
this.
clonked it in the head.
No. In the midst of the
Oh.
stress, she just sees it bite the other one and just kind of like.
So,
Yeah.
so what happens
Love it.
is it goes out for a bite, and Aelin kind of takes his trident and like goes up like that with it as it's coming in for the bite, and it shifts its head to the side, and it ends up taking a big bite out of the leg of its friend there, and I rolled almost max damage on the damage. So yeah, that was crazy.
Do
to say the
they
least.
start fighting?
Thanks, wolves, for doing our jobs for us, you sucker.
I am terminated.
Lynn, I got you.
That,
You are, though.
Wow, I cannot believe I just rolled 2 natural ones in a row on that.
I can't either.
Jeez.
Okay, that's
Hey,
gonna bring us to the
keep
next
it up,
wolf.
man. Let's
Oh,
see
no.
more of that. Keep it up.
This one is going to make its regular attack at Aelin with advantage again this time because of pack tactics.
Mm-hmm.
That is not going to hit, I don't think. That's a 17.
Nope.
Dude.
I am not rolling particularly well for these guys.
But you are, though. Aelin's just hard to hit.
You are. Aelin
Like, you'd be
Well,
hitting me.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
With advantage, with a +6 to hit, I mean,
Oh.
I haven't been rolling that well.
That's fair. I felt that, though.
Okay, that is going to bring us back to Talon.
Well, with some rakish audacity, I'm gonna go ahead and slice and dice this guy. Uno mas. Hold on 1 second.
And that is technically a flanking position with Aelin.
Well, baby. You know, that advantage is sweet music to my ears, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Where is my rapier? Crit! 15 hit it?
15 barely hits. Yep.
Because that 7 hurts me.
That's exactly what
Okay.
you need to hit it.
Alright, let me do 8
Ooh.
sneak... 19 damage! Hell yeah!
19, holy smokes. Yeah, this one is looking wounded now.
Okay, I'm gonna do another one... Oh, wait, I'm still flanking with Aelin, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I, look at you and give you a signal, if you want to finish it off, and I'm gonna stay so that I'm still flanking for you.
Okay.
Oh, you can't see me. My camera's not on. Alright, that's me. That's my turn.
Okay, awesome. That's going to bring us to Zumbus.
Cool. So I'm guessing that this one looks pretty beat up.
Yep. And this one is starting to look injured as well.
Gotcha.
Oh, I forgot to
Um,
heal the other one, though.
Oh, true.
Aw, man. He remembered, guys. We gotta be distracting so he forgets next time. That's how we win this fight.
I mean, it did 15 points of damage to its friend and only healed for 4 of it, so I think you guys will still take it.
Right, that's fair. I'll take the net damage for sure.
Zumbus will yell at his shadow, "I got it!" And will cast a spell at this dude.
Okay, the middle one?
And yeah. And I'm going to cast... did I do it right? The Shadow Blight.
Grimlore Shadow Blight?
Whenever I want to link it, I can't. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whenever you want to link, you can't, but then you just randomly link spells throughout the rest of the session.
True.
Oh, look. Now I link.
Wow, called out, but true.
100% sure.
So make your ranged spell attack.
Oof.
12, unfortunately, is going to miss.
Yeah. And I will mark that off. And, yeah, Zumbas just says, I told you so. And he's going to try and use his magic item activation to hide in a shadowy area as a bonus action.
It's not dim light in here currently, because it is the middle
Gotcha.
of the day.
Gotcha. And yeah, I'll just get behind that tree and I am good.
Okay. All right, that's going to bring us back to the guy in the center who kind of like snarls at its friend there. And, that disadvantage is gone. Let's get rid of that. It is going to... Yeah, it's going to make a bite at Ale, and it's getting really angry now. That's a 19 to hit. 13
That
plus
hits.
6.
I need that plate armor, yo.
Hey, man.
11 points of piercing damage and 3 points of necrotic.
Jesus.
Damn.
How you looking, buddy?
But that,
Uh-oh.
that is its turn. Aelin, you're up.
Alright, Aelin is going to spend his action to use all of his lay on hands on himself.
Okay.
Move.
And that's it.
Okay. And by the way, like, I maybe undersold it a little bit. This one is looking rough. Like, rough.
Right, but I had 6
Yeah,
HP.
no, I got you. I'm just letting everyone else know. I wasn't questioning your move. I was just letting everyone else know because I feel like I undersold it a little.
No. Yeah, I got what you were doing. I got what you were saying. Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to bring us to Swift River.
I'm gonna try the jump attack again,
Okay, go
Please.
for it.
Yeet.
Acrobatics.
and then just attack.
Okay, you're going to take the damage along. You're going to take the extra d6 along with it, but you can still make your attack. It wasn't
That
a catastrophic
works.
failure, so.
That works for me.
Oh. Oh.
Bad.
I am so sorry.
Can I flurry of blows at least?
Yeah, you sure can.
All right. Fuck this wolf. I'm going for the. Oops, sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm going for the one that's really fucked up.
Yeah, go for it.
So let me just. Boop, and then
16
Ooh.
hits.
shit.
As this wolf goes down,
Nice job.
you crack
But,
it. You crack it upside the head with your fist. Knock a couple of its jagged, gross teeth out. Black like saliva and blood just goes spraying into Aelin. But
Nice.
you manage to kill the beast.
My
Ah,
armor
yeah.
needed a paint job, yes?
Oh god. It's victory paint.
Victory paint.
That's going to bring us to this one, who is going to... It's going to shift over to there, and is going to make an attack at Swift River. It's had enough of your armor, Aelin. Actually, you know what? Let me look at something real quick. I need to find...
Gotcha.
Can somebody ping the one that has the disadvantage?
None
It's
of them
gone.
do anymore. It's gone.
Oh, that it was the one. Got it.
Yeah, it was only for one attack.
Gotcha.
that early level D&D feel when your hit points are just barely above your AC.
Actually, it's going to move there, but it's still going to attack against Aelin because it needs to get its pack tactics. So,
Dang.
that is a oof. The advantage saved it because it rolled another natural 1, but the other roll was a 16 plus 6, which is 22 to hit.
That hits. That hits.
Ooh, really,
Big hit.
really low damage roll. 6 piercing
Dang.
and 1 necrotic.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
So 7
You can
total.
take like 4 more of those. Please no, but you could.
Yeah, it's tough without the healer, huh?
You know, we can do it, guys. We can't come back to Thalia dead. She's gonna be right.
All right, that's gonna bring us to Talon.
I think after this guy's been swiftly, pun intended, dealt with, I'm going to zing bang boom. Which one? Which one? Which one?
The one
can I do-
the one up top looks more injured than the one on the bottom.
That's what I was gonna. Ah, cool. I want to be able to swivel around
Yep.
to get on the other side with Aelin again.
Okay.
Make another rapier attack.
Go for it.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. I keep exiting out of this character sheet. Like, I don't know why I keep doing that. Alrighty.
23 hits.
23. Sick. 12 damage.
He's looking fairly wounded. You guys have, between you and his friend biting him, he's taken
Rook,
he's
I was
taken
just
some
thinking.
damage.
Nice. I am. Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. You have a bonus action if you want to do anything with it.
I was thinking that.
Do you have like a dagger or something? You could be making offhand attacks if you wanted.
So I thought about that, but would I just make it without proficiency because I don't have like the feat
No,
for it?
You make it with proficiency still. You just don't get to add your dexterity modifier to the damage. So it would just be flat dagger damage.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do that. Yeah, let me
Okay.
do that. Do I still get flanking advantage?
You do still get flanking, yeah.
Okay. So dagger
Misses
13
still,
to hit.
unfortunately.
Yeah. That's okay. Now I don't have to worry about the damage roll. So I was like, how?
It's
But,
okay. It would
yeah.
have just been a D4 because that's what a dagger's damage is. So
Oh, fair. Oh, because you said without the. Duh.
yeah.
All right. Okay, cool. I'm hip now.
No
That's me.
worries. That is Talon. Zumbus.
Oh, so this guy's looking pretty goofy.
Yep.
Oh, yuck. I don't know how that came out so reflexively. I don't really want to talk about it.
Okay.
It's like Zumbus trying to whistle.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Zumbus
Take us
is
back to then.
going to kind of charge out towards this wolf,
Okay.
and as he runs towards it, he will disappear in a poof of shadowy magic and
Nice.
face step over here.
Oh, suck it!
Okay.
Sorry. I got hyped.
And the face step summer will kick in, and so he gets a saving throw, but it doesn't say what type here. Let me. Oh, I'm sorry. He doesn't get a saving throw. He will take
Equal to your charisma modifier.
right. So he'll take 3 points of fire damage, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'll reappear and envelop him in shadowy fire. And if he is still standing, I do not have flanking, right?
You do not know.
Okay.
So-
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, because you're going after the one that's injured. I was gonna say you could get flanking on the other one if you wanted, but not on
Right.
this one, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I'll still just try and also try and attack him with the disadvantage on the spell.
Okay.
Or well, actually, I'm just gonna frostbite him again. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha. That's a fail. Natural
Nice.
2.
Oh, nice.
Nice. So I max damage frostbite him for 6.
Yeah.
He is looking
Yeah.
pretty wounded.
Nice.
And
Cool.
then that gives him disadvantage, right?
On his next attack, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, Zumbus will hold his ground.
All right, cool.
Disadvantage and took away his pack tactics. Woo!
Turn. Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see. Sorry, Aelin, you're the only one that they have pack tactics against, so I gotta go for you.
No worries. No worries. Straight roll.
Straight roll.
You can take it.
Let's
You
go.
can take it. You got this, Aelin.
Oof. 21 to hit.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that hits.
Rolled a natural 15. I'm sorry, man. Oh my god!
tried, Aelin.
Another 2 and a 1 for damage on on 2d6 though. So that's only 6. Only 6 piercing and 3 necrotic.
Okay.
All right. We're still looking chunky, right?
And he heals up a little bit. You see some of
Okay.
his wounds stitched together just a tiny bit.
Dang.
Okay, Aelin.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to, bonus action Thunderous Smite, so my Divine Favor will drop.
Okay.
And then I will be smiting if I hit this guy.
Cool.
And I have advantage, thanks to Talon.
You sure do.
And... yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You'll love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
That too, though.
So that is...
You're aiming at the wounded one, correct?
yeah.
Yeah, it goes down. Like,
Yes!
how do you want to do it? Because you just
Oh.
obliterated this thing.
I don't even care if you give me, like, a negative to this, because I honestly don't care. The badass points are too cool. I'm gonna leap up and bring my trident down with enough force to go through its skull and pin it to the ground.
Yeah.
Just bury my trident into the floor.
Yeah, you bury your trident in, like, halfway up the hill, just through this creature's skull.
I have other weapons. I don't care. Just wham.
As it just goes completely limp and sprawled out, like being pressed to the ground with the enormous force of this blow.
And then a thunderous boom cracks out for 300 feet everywhere.
Ooh.
And then he's going to turn around and, as his world interaction, roar at this other guy.
Just roar. I think now that we're both covered in like
Yeah,
black
that
wolf
will-
guts.
Um,
Not
Okay.
the best roll.
no, that's okay. I rolled for him too. He seems to be kind of holding ground with you. But yeah, that's gonna bring us to Swift River.
Is it? Oh, it's not dead yet.
One more.
The other one, this one is dead. Sorry, I forgot to put the red X through.
Oh.
That one's dead.
Is this last wolf flankable?
Yeah, you could get to right there and flank with Aelin.
I'll do that then, and that's advantage, right?
Yep.
All right, let's see if I can like fuck it up in one go. Cause I'll say right now I'm gonna spend a key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
So, oop.
Oof.
God damn.
Dang it. Those both miss, unfortunately. Go ahead for your flurry of blows. Pop, pop.
boop, and then boop.
Nice.
Those
nice.
both hit.
All right, good. Goddamn. And then boop, and then boop.
Nice. 11. This one is still looking fairly strong and not too beat up yet. It's taken a little bit of damage, but it's still looking pretty hardy.
I mean, there's 4 of us and 1 of it.
Yeah, these odds are a lot better.
And it is now its turn. Since you just punched it and all of its friends are dead, it's going to turn around to you, Swift River.
Yep.
And it is going to attack you for a 13 to hit. I don't think that's going to hit.
Nope.
No.
I just like hold it by its muzzle. No.
Misses.
Just like how you. Sorry, go ahead.
No. What were you saying?
Oh no, I was just goofing. Like
Okay.
Swift River's like holding it by its head, just like no.
No.
Yeah,
Like
it's maybe a little bit for that.
Yeah.
Okay, it makes its attack, and then kind of sensing that it is overwhelmed here, it is going to make a run for it.
I think Swift River shouts really quick. We need 3 pelts, don't we?
You guys do get Aelin and Swift River both get attacks of opportunity if you'd like.
Yeah, sure. That with the good staff.
22
that's
hits.
still, that was still on. Oh yeah, it's with advantage still,
It
right?
would still
Is
be
it?
advantage, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
As
alright.
it, yeah, I'll give you advantage on him still since you guys were flanking, so you can roll one more time. Aelin. Okay, yeah, they
You
both
love
hit.
it.
Hold on 1 second.
Are you smiting this one too, Aelin?
I am out of spell slots.
Okay. Ooh,
Totally would, though. Totally
that
would.
max damage.
That's
Nice.
almost max damage. 12 would be max damage.
Dang.
18. Nice. It's looking pretty wounded now. But that's going to bring us back to the top to Talon.
I think I can catch it.
Give chase!
I think I can catch it. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what I got.
It takes you back to the den.
Oh no.
You could catch it with your bonus action dash.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Man. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. 60
Okay.
feet. And then just gonna do a rapier attack.
Go for
Regular
it.
roll.
Yeah,
22.
that hits.
Give me that sneak, baby. No, I don't get that.
You don't get sneak attack.
Wait,
sorry.
I do get
Oh
it.
yeah, because you're a swashbuckler. Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 damage.
10. It is looking severely wounded.
Oh man. Oh wait. Can I bonus action offhand it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Please hit.
Dash.
Oh
Ooh,
man.
no luck with
11.
dagger.
Dang.
Zumbus,
Felt good,
yeet
though.
it into oblivion.
Do it, man. I say
All
not so
right.
fast. Haha.
Zumbus,
Got
you are up, sir.
Yeah, Zumbus will give a resigned sigh, as always, and he'll 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is that good?
Yeah.
And do some finger waggles and attempt to hit him once again with Grimlord's Shadow Blight.
Go for it. Yeah, that hits.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, this wolf. Just getting his bell rung.
That's what you get for trying to run.
And that
Coward.
is a...
It's a
I mean,
D12.
listen. If all my friends died, I'd be running too. I'm just saying. But dang.
Yeah, I pop him with a Shadowy Skull for 6, and he has to make a Wisdom saving throw to become frightened. I mean, he's already running.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
yes.
that was exactly what you needed to take him down.
Ah,
to 6.
poetry. Right after Swift River says, we need 3 pelts! And then these 2 guys just go bolting after this wolf.
Hey, see that 1 point of damage is exactly what we needed. I think someone hit it for 1 and was like sad, but that's exactly.
Yep.
LMAO.
um,
Stop.
but,
That was the
yeah,
one that got
I'll,
hit for 1 damage.
Oh,
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the skull, the shadowy skull will kind of chomp down as it connects, and yeah, really take a bite out of it as it drops.
Taking a bite out of crime.
I was just
Oh
gonna
my
say
God.
that.
I think we all thought that. And I also had that in my head.
Gonna say it.
We fight
What
McGruff.
crime did these wolves commit?
As
Come
the
on.
shadowy kind of spectral appearance from Zumbus' spell goes out and chomps down on this creature, it goes limp, unmoving.
I sheath my rapier and my dagger. Nice job.
So we'll look down at his shadow and say, "I told you I'd take care of it," and then
I
look
think-
back up and yeah.
I think Swift River
Yo,
inspects
man.
these wolves.
Yeah, I wanted to also check out the one that Zumbus just annihilated.
Okay.
Also, I would like to, I believe
Yeah, also-
was mentioned that a bunch of teeth were knocked out. I would like to collect those for our purpose.
Okay. Yeah, easily
I
enough. You find, I mean, it wasn't like, 20 teeth that got knocked out by your punch, but
Yeah.
there's a couple teeth there on the ground. Some of them are in better shape than others. Some of them got, fractured
Gotcha.
and aren't full teeth. But you do find, one canine that's relatively intact, that's in good shape, and then a couple of other smaller teeth.
I'd like to collect those and just, as these wolves are being, butchered, maybe some of the other ones, too, out of their mouth.
Okay, so you're gonna actually, carve some of the teeth out?
Yep.
Okay. Just let me know
and-
how many you're grabbing.
Aylin's gonna take all of the claws unless someone wants any of them.
I'd say,
Okay.
probably. Actually, how big are those claws?
The claws?
Yeah.
Well, standing, at their head, these wolves are probably at the shoulder, they're probably about 8 feet tall. And about 10 to 12 feet long. These are large. Very, very
Holy
large wolves. Yes, these are
shit.
monstrous wolves.
Yeah, I want a pair of those paws, actually.
The claws, the paws are probably that big around. So you can imagine the claws coming off of them are probably 8
Jeez.
to 12 inches long each.
Yeah, I want those. I want a pair. Aylin, please leave me a pair of claws.
I will leave you a pair. I
And
promise.
these teeth that you're getting, especially the canine, is probably a solid 6 inches. It's a solid canine.
You could probably do that as a dagger or something.
It's
Switch
about
over.
the size of some small daggers. Yeah.
I'd be sick having a wolf's tooth that's fucking
I'll
or claw rather. That's dope
I will,
or whatever it is.
Oh god.
In between kind of butchering these wolves, Aylin will drop a divine sense.
Okay.
It-
They don't appear to be undead.
Okay.
Can I
Or
do a thing?
fiends or anything like that.
Nothing like that. No. Just heavily
They-
mutated.
Are they desecrated?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Inspect this black ooze that was coming out of their mouths? Is there
Yeah.
anything I want to see? What I want to check and see is if if I can get the nature of what it is, if it's poisonous or if it feels like it's naturally occurring or if something did this to them. I know you mentioned they might have been experimented on, but I'm not trying to act on that. But I
Yeah.
just want to see yeah. But that's what I want to investigate.
Yeah, go ahead and investigate it. Okay, 23. So the saliva and the blood are slightly acidic. Not enough to where, if it splashed on you, it would do damage to you, but it would be mildly uncomfortable. You get the sense these are weird, these are strange wolves, and you've never come across anything like this before. The physicality is like a wolf, but unlike a wolf at the same time. So
Okay.
it's hard for you to determine just by investigating it, how it could have, potentially how they could have ended up like this. I would say you would probably need to make an Arcana check along with it to maybe determine, or if somebody else wants to help with the Arcana aspect of this and you guys can kind of piece your information together.
I would like that. Yeah.
Because just investigation alone isn't going to give you a full picture here.
Okay, that makes sense. I'd like to first. I have some empty vials I can use. Collect some of it if I can.
Yeah, for
just
sure.
a bit of it. And then I come back to the squad if anybody wants to help me with that Arcana check. That would be super dope.
Swift River doesn't really know much about magic.
That's all good.
I will try.
Okay.
More
Stepping over these like dead bodies, like we're like climbing over. These things are like gigantic.
Were you saying
Arcana.
something, Zumbus?
I was just saying I deal with more, the more natural aspects of magic. I'm not sure how helpful I'd be.
Okay.
16.
16. Yeah, you get the sense that, and you don't know what kind of magic it was, but you get the sense that these have been heavily twisted by magic, and based on how quickly they found you guys, it's like they almost had like a homing beacon to you. You almost get the sense that maybe these things are drawn to magic being cast. And that's maybe why they were able to pinpoint and beeline to your location right away, because you guys casted some magic and then stayed in the exact same space. So they knew exactly where to find you.
So the deer didn't even need... Well, I'm going to go to the deer and collect some venison, because that could be useful for later.
Yeah,
So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, sick.
Aylin's grabbing all the major bones.
Oh, and can I take... I guess you grabbed like a paw to take back for proof, right?
Well, I mean, we're supposed to
I
bring
figured
the
we were
hide
taking the
back,
hide
right?
for it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the next thing I was just gonna work on was like the hide. But
Aylin will leave the head on his trident.
oh, please, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, God, like, just thinking back to like the Umber Hulk, what we try to do with that. What can we do with the wolf pieces?
How
was
are
saying-
you going to carry all of the bones from all three of these, Aylin?
In my bag and using my big muscles.
Okay. Because, I mean, I told you, these things are, 10, 12 feet long.
Massive.
8
Yeah,
feet
yeah.
tall. All of the bones from all three of them might be a bit of a stretch.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna lay my my rope out
Okay.
into like a U shape,
Yep.
and then lay the bones on them lengthwise, and then
Okay.
roll it up and just tie that to my belt and just
Kinda
drag
like
it
a
along with me.
bindle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would allow that. I would still say that what's the max that you can carry?
Well, I'm gonna drag it behind me, so let me check my
Okay.
dragging. That is what, strength score times 30, right?
Something like that. I can never remember exactly.
Yeah. I'll pull it real quick. I gotta remember. Drag.
Your strength score to drag. Wait, you can push, drag, or lift the weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity, or 30
Times your strength score. Cool. So that would be...
And your speed drops to 5 if it's past your carrying capacity.
So what's your strength score? Like 16, 17?
See, talking, but I can't hear you.
drag.
So 510
Waiting.
pounds? Yeah, I would say you
So
could probably
what,
drag
500?
all those bones. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll be fine. It's, yeah, that's a lot of bones that you got behind you, though. Like, you're probably right up close to that limit of 510 pounds, because this is a lot of stuff that you're dragging back.
Yeah, especially with that
We all-
armor.
I know, right?
Mhm.
Since Aylin's got his hands full, how feasible is carrying these hides? Like, I'm assuming significantly less than that, but I don't.
Significantly less weight than the...
Okay.
I mean, he's talking about all of the major bones from all three of these. The hides...
Yeah.
You're probably looking at maybe like 15, 20 pounds each for the actual hide itself. So, 60 to 80 pounds total, probably.
Okay, cool. Sick. I'm definitely gonna grab one.
I think Swift River will grab one too. And like when she's done cutting it, she just drapes it over herself.
Okay, that
And
that would
the
get you
deer
pretty
also.
gross, because it's not like it's
Oh,
not
yeah, that's right.
treated or anything like that yet. So there's still some gory bits like on the inside of the hide and stuff, because it needs to be like properly cleaned and cured and stuff.
It's victory gore.
Yeah, hey, that's cool. If that's what you want
No,
to
you
do,
know
power
what?
to you.
Yeah, Swift River does it because These fucking wolves weren't shit.
I'm gonna also grab the hide from the deer, just making sure I scalp that thing too, because that could come in handy. While Swift River is donning, my goddess is donning her new attire.
Can I?
What I try to do with these claws?
I know.
Since 2 of the 3 hides are being carried, could I, without going over, drape the 3rd hide over my little dragging thing?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
That's where it's too much, actually.
I didn't want to leave anything behind.
You're carrying like 500 pounds of bones, but 1 hide is like, nope, unacceptable.
No.
And I would say it would take you guys a while to do all of this, so
For sure.
you could also probably take a short rest during this time as well.
Yes, please.
Because this would take a couple hours to get all of this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
I'm in a pretty good spot. But
yeah. All I had
It
was
was really just Aelin that got beat on.
I was at 5 HP, just so you all know.
I mean, what else is a paladin for?
Right? It is my job. It is my job. I just... Pack tactics, man. Pack tactics.
that was getting you. I knew we needed to take him out, like... I assume we're just talking about this, like, battle, like, man. That was some scary stuff.
It was.
But, everybody, nice job. We all coordinated super well. We all got some really good solid hits in. And check it out. We're about to get paid. Cha-ching.
I know. I
Cha-ching.
feel like between this and the Umber Hulk, we might bankrupt Elbin.
That's a good point. If we do bankrupt them, at least it'll, give us a good reputation.
Is it possible to be too good?
Air quotes,
Philosophers
I
have
say.
asked this.
Is it possible to be too good? Too
Nah,
fancy?
see, they're filthy rich off of Zumbus's 10-day spendings.
Right, like he's our buffer for when we're making too much money.
He's the balance, yep.
Right. All good. Zumbus, that trick you did when you set a wolf on fire after disappearing? It was hella cool.
Extremely expert.
Yeah, definitely. It was interesting.
I mean, have you always been able to do that?
I'm still coming into my own. I'm getting
Okay.
the hang of it more and more every day. But yeah, definitely, yeah.
Follow-up question. Where do you go when you teleport? Do you just what? Where did you go? Or did you just, is it like walking through a door? It's just like, whoop, and you're on the other side.
He gives a half smile, and I catch glimpses of the Fae, actually.
Oh.
I'm not
Ooh.
too sure, I guess, but little
Dang.
glimpse of home, I guess.
Huh. Wonder what that would be like for me to every time if I disappeared somewhere, I could just see home. Interesting.
I imagine that's got to be kind of sad, Zumbus.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I know you're not super aware of everything that's gone down. How are you feeling now? Uh-oh.
You good?
It's that wolf pelt. It's all the gore. It's good.
No.
Are you
your
okay, though,
cam got
actually?
really dark too. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
There's some light. You all right, Sylvie?
Sylvia, are you actually okay?
Jesus.
Okay.
Just some water down the wrong tube.
Oh, rip.
Oof.
Zumbus
I'm
will
gonna-
kind of turn his back on everyone and mutter something to himself, and then turn back and yeah, no, it's. I guess it depends what home means to you. It's fine. I don't care. But
Right.
enough of that. Yeah. Yeah, we killed the shit out of them. Good.
Yeah, we did. You had a really nice goal on that last one too. It was chomped it. You chomped the life out of it. That was so cool.
Yeah, it's funny. We didn't believe in me, but I got it.
We as in we, or we as in whatever's going on?
No, we as in
Right.
we. And,
Right.
Zumbus just kind of points at himself.
I feel like this probably tracks because we've seen so many different Zumbai. that I'm just gonna, Talon's like rolling with it, like whatever, man, like whatever tickles your pickle, I'm not gonna.
Galen, being the slow child, is only just now starting to realize that there's like more than one Zoomus going on.
Swifter just thought he was moody.
He just dyes his hair every time. Like Dip dies every morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, this'll get us a pretty penny.
I think so.
I'm sure the town will appreciate it. Maybe it'll
why don't we
even better standing.
We just God.
I couldn't agree
I don't
more.
know if we is
What was
it still light out enough? Like,
Yeah.
should we start heading back? Should
I
we
was just
go
about to
tomorrow?
ask
We
the
won't-
time.
Yeah,
just gonna say
it's
we
like
can go back.
midday, like 1, 2 o'clock at this point.
Oh wow.
We have time. We're only like a mile in. We're
Yeah, you guys maybe made it
Yeah.
in like a mile and a half. You didn't get too far into the forest.
Okay.
sick. Why don't we head back
Yeah.
with our haul? I guess like make another survival check because we're bringing a whole bunch of stuff with us. I don't want anything to get the jump on us again, just in case. So I'll go first.
Okay.
We need
Go
to
ahead.
make sure to steer clear of the shroomishes.
True. Also, what I want to keep a lookout for.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a survival check with advantage. I'm assuming somebody is helping you.
I hope so. All you punks better. Oof. Okay, 9.
Okay.
We like it. Please don't.
Luckily,
Please
you
don't
aren't
get
that far.
Okay.
But you're wandering through, and you can't seem to remember where these shroomishes are.
Oh, damn.
And then
All right, Ray, just watch your step.
all of a sudden, actually, you know what? Go ahead and roll a perception check. I'll let you try to bail yourself out of this one.
If it's, if I'm looking for something, can I roll investigation?
Yeah, that's fine. Investigation's
Okay.
fine.
Cool.
Can we help?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
One of you can help.
Holy shit! This is bad. You know what? I have a lot of stuff I'm carrying right now.
You guys do have a lot of stuff that you're carrying.
Come back for part 2.
I know. Just F me up, DM. Just go ahead.
Give
So
me
now I feel like
give me 1 second.
I feel like if I hadn't even mentioned the shroomishes, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Oh.
Are you sure? Did we
I
have
did-
homework?
I didn't forget. Trust me.
Okay, good.
You're like that kid in class. You forgot to grade our homework.
You forgot to give us homework.
God, Swift River.
Talon, you're kind of leading the way and walking
Yeah.
through when all of a sudden you see a cloud poof up into the air. I need you to
Oh.
make a Constitution saving throw,
Ooh,
which is your specialty.
Constitution.
Yeah, remember you made like 18 of them in a row the first session.
Oh, I was like, I missed it. Yeah, you're right. All right, here we go. I'm gonna channel episode 1 Talon right now, and pray. 15.
Okay. You feel like you're about to just like go out, and
Oh,
you
thank
just
God.
barely manage to fight it off and come back, and you look down and you would step directly on one of these shroomishes, and you see another like 3 or 4 of them just a little ways away, and they notice you now and are starting to move towards you. What are you guys doing?
I'm back in the hell away.
Okay.
You better get out. You better
You
get on.
did say that we could basically outrun these things.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not too worried. I'm gonna just lightly jog towards the tree line.
Okay.
Like, no. Sorry, buddy. Sure,
All right.
bitches.
If you guys are running, it's basically going to be because they do have a ranged attack, but it's on a recharge. So, we're gonna get. Let's see here. I'll just do these out in the open.
So does passive investigation get me anything in this situation?
You were actively investigating for it, so we were going with the roll instead.
But even like before that, though, like I guess like for the future, because it's pretty good. I want to milk it if I can.
I I don't use passive investigation too much because to me it doesn't make sense. Investigation isn't something really that you passively do. You're either investigating or you're not investigating, so there will be rare circumstances where I might use it, but for the most part I'm going to use an investigation roll in place of passive investigation.
Understood.
What of passive perception?
Makes more sense.
I do use passive perception because passive perception makes a lot more sense. In fact, I used passive perception on quite a bit of stuff tonight. You guys just don't always see it.
Yep.
What
That makes sense.
your armor class, Talon?
15?
Okay, so that is a 14 plus 3. Misses by 1 as this weird like seed bomb emerges from the head area of this thing and comes shooting out towards you. You manage to sidestep it and it slams into a tree next to you and kind of explodes.
What kind of anime creatures are these things?
They're crazy.
Well, they are Pokemon, so I guess they are anime creatures.
And the other ones are...
Isn't there a move in Pokemon called Seed Bomb 2? This is amazing.
Is there?
I think so.
Oh, that's
Aelin
probably
should-
the same thing then.
Oh my
Aelin's
goodness.
like, Shroomish, I capture you, and throws the entire 480 pounds of gear on top of it.
That one's that's at disadvantage, but it's still a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's a 5. That misses. And a natural 1. Okay. So one of them hits.
Does the wolf come back and bite the friend? Because of the natural one.
You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow! These are some meaty seeds. 11.
And then if you guys are just continuing to run, you will be out of range of them to do anything else. So we can say you just run back to town.
I'm back. I ain't trying to mess with these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, for flavor, Zumbus will drop a darkness on them as we run.
Oh, perfect.
Aw.
Yeah, you drop a darkness, and they can no longer see where you guys went, and you guys make it out of there with little to no issues. Besides Talon being hit by a seed bomb.
No big deal.
Okay,
We're good.
that's I can't sleep off.
That didn't hurt, did it?
You know, it took a chunk. I'm not. You know, I think these seed bombs hit him harder than he's like willing to admit. But it's like no, there's like bruises forming. It's fine.
Yeah, you're good. Swiftiver
It's
claps
fine.
him on the back.
Right where it hits. Like, oh, thanks. Appreciate it. That's actually where most of the damage comes from. Is you clapping me.
Oh my god.
As we're going ahead, Zumbus will say, Talon, next time you scout ahead, they want to go with you. And his shadow actually kind of detaches and will kind of move next to Talon.
Oh,
What?
this is kind of awesome. Hold on. You were able to manipulate.
It's his own shadow that he's manipulating.
So
Yeah.
you guys see Zumbus' shadow kind of get up and walk away from Zumbus and go over to Talon.
Nice.
Peter Pan head ass.
That's what I'm just thinking. As like an ex-pirate, I feel like I should feel some type of way about it, but I'm into it.
Yeah, Zumbus is talking like it's everyday, no problem.
Yeah. Tight. This is another one of those things that you've just always been able to. Are we in the grassland now? Like, are we? Hold on.
Yeah, you guys made it. You guys made it back out of the forest. You're about a quarter mile from city. I'm assuming you guys are just kind of walking back, but you made it out of the forest. You've got, maybe a 5-10 minute walk to get back to the city gates, and then another couple minutes to get back to the Dancing Dervish or wherever.
Sick. I guess as we're walking back, like, yeah, I don't know. Normally I'm pretty good at catching stuff. I think maybe I was just basking in the glow of the victory and thinking about all the money we're about to make. I look at the pelts. But, avoid Shroomai. Not because it hurt or anything, but because they're just generally a nuisance. I'm fine. Don't.
Yeah,
Nobody.
I'm sure Thalia will be happy to hear about this one.
I mean, considering we just nailed that, I think she'll be pretty happy with us.
didn't go bad at all. We didn't need any bardic inspiration.
Yeah, well, I beg to differ. I needed to
Well,
use
okay,
it.
true.
But I,
We
you know,
didn't. You did. We didn't.
Well,
That
You know, she's
bardic
pretty good at
inspiration saved you more than
that
you can
spell.
know. Like,
I think I can get a glimpse for sure because that was so clutch. However,
they had a passive
she's pretty good.
perception of, I think, 1 lower than what you rolled with the bardic inspiration. Like, that's how
Oh,
close
geez.
it was, yeah.
See, I'm saying. I mean, she's Mr. Bolton like really likes her too. So who knows? While we had our excursion, maybe she found out something pretty cool, or maybe she got more books.
I also, so I rolled a D100 to see how far away from you the wolves were, and rolled a 6 out of 100. So that's
Nice.
why they were so close.
Oh, I thought it was like plot reasons. I was like, oh, nice, wolves are close.
Nope, I just
We're
rolled
just
for it, and
like-
it happened to be, I was gonna times it by 100 feet, so it was like 600 feet basically they were away from you guys.
Oh, got it. Insane.
I was expecting it to take, a while for them to kind of catch up to you and you guys to be doing other stuff, but it just kind of happened that way. The dice
Like-
willed it.
Too good.
It's awesome.
But
We've
I think,
still got time during the day, right?
yeah.
So
it's
like
only,
we're gonna make
like 3 o'clock
a beeline
right
to the Verdant Hall, I guess, to go turn
Okay.
in these pelts whenever time permits.
I think Swift River, just like as we're walking back, just like really takes stock of how much Aelin is carrying and like, what are you going to do with all of that? Like, what could you possibly?
Like, what is the aim here? More armor? It's gonna look sick if you just have wolf bones.
Wolfbone armor.
So you're like a creature of the sea, and you have 2 land creatures that you wear as armor. That's like crazy. One from the caves and one from the forest. You just have to collect a set, and you're like biome man.
Aelin's like a bit.
Not as good as fish guy. Yeah.
So this will give an eye roll as we're talking about it.
But yeah, you guys can make your way to the Verdant Hall. You see the familiar figure of Ella May. She's there, head down, just doing some paperwork at the desk.
Hey, LMA.
Hello.
Oh, hi. It's nice to see you all again.
Yes, and you.
We would like to
Gracious.
turn in some bounties.
Hold up the pelts.
Grizzly. Very well. Let me get our guard captain for you.
This poor half-elf girl.
She
No,
looks
these
like
are-
like the color drains from her face as she sees these things. Like, oh, she wants out of here. She goes and grabs guard captain Thokol and then kind of like hangs out in the doorway, just kind of like away from you guys.
Leaves. I'm just like, we're safe, right? Like I hope she feels safe around us. I feel like we scare her more every time we see her.
That's just being an adventurer.
I guess. I just,
Like,
Did you
how
leave
would
all
you?
the bones outside, Aelin, or did you drag those up into the Verdant
Oh my
Hall?
god.
Actually, to be fair, I think Aelin would have just waited outside.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
think all this can fit through the door.
Okay.
That's fair.
It's fairly big double doors, actually. So you
Oh, then
probably
he's
you
yeah,
probably could
he's
fit
trying.
inside, but you take it they might not take so kindly to you dragging like bloody, gross stuff onto their nice floors of the
It
Verdant
would be
Hall.
murder.
He like opens the doors and starts to walk through, and then like pauses half a step in, like
The guards kind of give you a look too, like
slowly backs up and shuts the door.
Okay. But the guard captain comes out. I see you've taken care of a number of the wolves. Good work.
Thank you.
Those are, from all accounts, pretty vicious beasts. Not like any wolves we've ever seen before.
They weren't
Yeah.
like any wolves we've ever seen before either.
That is troubling.
Something-
I wonder.
Something was done with the 2 of them.
Do you have any ideas, possibly, where they came from?
We were hoping actually to get more information on that. It seems to be more arcane in nature than, natural. Do you know anybody who we could get more information on that from? If we had some samples, maybe Mr. Bolton or anybody here in the Brenton Hall?
He kind of thinks for a second. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Okay. 18. I smile. Ding.
There is someone that we could, or that you rather, could speak with regarding this, but I am not at liberty to give their information to you until I speak with them. It is a matter of some secrecy here within the town and the country at large, so I will send a message to them, and I will let you know what the response is. You should... As long as they are in town, you should hear from me by tomorrow at the latest. If they're not in town, it could be a number of days or maybe a week.
I respect that. I know I try and like keep my voice low. Like I know due to like the nature, how dangerous it can be. Well,
and you know how they feel about magic in this town, so.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah, appreciate you keeping it, being discreet. I can appreciate that. We'll be in the Dancing Dervish, of course. That's where we're staying, in case you need to reach us.
Yes, very well.
Are we...
That actually brings me to something else. You know what? Actually, I want to wait to do that when Thalia's here. So we will, we'll do that later.
Okay. Well,
there was a reward, right?
Oh, yes. That was, I believe, the agreed upon price was 250 per pelt, and you have 3 pelts, so 750 gold.
I guess we'll help you out.
Actually,
take that off your hands.
Would you guys be all right if I kept one of these? And I'm just thinking maybe making something out of it.
Yes, we don't actually need the pelts. It's more for the proof of the fact that you took care of them. That's why we were requiring the pelts, but we really don't have any plans for them. I mean, and you look at it, the pelts aren't in great shape because they have, there's parts of them where they're burst open, where like that black sludge was kind of pouring through. Like, they're not nice quality pelts that people would really typically want. So, yeah, they'll let you keep a pelt or 2 or 3 if you want.
It's like the ruined pelt icon. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, guys, would you mind if we just hang on to these? Think maybe we can make some useful stuff out of it.
Wait, 1 second. So I'm giving up 250 gold so you can do what with this?
You get paid.
Thing?
No, you're still getting paid. I'm just allowing you to keep one of the pelts. The pelts are just for proof that you actually took care of the beast. We don't actually need to keep them.
Yeah.
Then do what you will, good man.
Sounds good to me. All right, well, thank you, I guess, whenever we do this transaction. I don't know how quick.
A couple minutes go by, and LMA comes back out with a sack containing your 750 gold pieces.
Sick.
Hands it over to, I guess, Talon. You've been the most talkative one of the bunch, so.
Sure. I take it and weigh it in my hands, as if I can tell immediately that it's 750. And I just grab it. We'll go ahead and split this up later. Why don't we go ahead and find Thalia and go ahead and get the squad together, and we can work on something else?
There is a matter I was hoping to discuss with you all. If maybe we could meet back here tomorrow, and I can inquire about what you asked me to inquire about, and then there's something else I wanted to speak with you all about as well. If that's agreeable, we can meet tomorrow.
Of course.
Yeah, I think that'll be fine.
Probably call it, let's say early afternoon would be the best, just to give me time to get everything in order.
Sure. May I ask what we're going to be kind of getting into? Is it just like a meeting, or are we going to be going somewhere specific, or?
That really depends on you. I'm still gathering some information on it, so I need to do all of my due diligence first, but I have a feeling it's going to be right up your alley, so.
Oh. Very well. I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Either way.
Okay.
Thanks for the reward.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to head out unless you guys have anything else you want to do.
I think Swift River will head out, but like kind of give everyone a wave and like head out to like a blacksmith shop or like a leather worker or something.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to go to. I might be not far behind you.
Nice.
So Douglas says we're gonna head back to the inn and walks out on his own.
Okay.
All right. I think that's going to be a good spot to leave it at, just because we are about 10 minutes past time, but I wanted to go a little bit longer since we started a little late today. But yeah, I think that's a good spot to leave it at. Does anybody have anything they want to promote or throw out there or put out into the universe for this next week?
Just good
Yeah,
vibes,
watch
man.
out. One for
D&D
me.
Homebrewery.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Of course.
Definitely.
Good vibes only. Sending out some positive vibes out there. Anybody watching? Hope you have a good week.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Pour one
sticking
out.
around and having fun.
Pour one out for Dahlia.
Happy anniversary to Jessica.
Oh yeah, happy anniversary to Jessica, who plays our lovely Thalia. Took the day off of streaming today to be with her loved one, so that's always
Yes.
a good thing.
Dearly missed. Never leave us again if you're watching.
You are not allowed to miss any more sessions. This
Never
was your allotment.
again. This was it. We test rode it out. Never again. But
That's how many anniversaries you have.
you're right. Just once a year, everybody. That's all.
Right.
One session a year. All right. That's it.
Okay, well,
Awesome,
I will. I'll take us off live here in just a second. Thanks everybody who watched. We really appreciate it. You can find us here every single Friday at hopefully 4 Eastern. Might be a little bit later if we have technical difficulties, but I appreciate everybody who stuck with us here. Had a lot of fun this session, and yeah, everybody have a great week. We will see you next Friday. Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.